Welcome gamers to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. Man, we're looking at, the best unit in Bounty Rush for like a month. Recording this just a little before the stream. It's announced and everything. So, but man, this unit, like I have a love and hate relationship for them, but they're pretty disgusting. They just demolished the meta, counting even Green Shanks as a blue unit. I mean, you look at this, that's skill 1, Shanks teleported to us and just died to it. And yeah, he was saying like, good job. He knows he got no diff for a new unit. No, to feel that pain, even if you are supposed to be the counter of the blue class in units, to get bullied by blue units like that, it's kind of unfair. So we look at everything there, Kaido doing digits to us. Of course, people will think that Hybrid Kaido is a counter for Hidden Love. I mean, they're insane. Yeah, Hybrid Kaido is not even nowhere near a counter. And then against, the Kid Law as well there. I mean, they're no problem. Of course, especially the lower boosted ones. Because I'm having like, the opportunity of playing like a boost for Claw with like Meg's blue support, hyper boosted everything. I mean, it just changes your perspective of anything. To feel this incredible power of a unit, like so many units can't do anything to you. You only can lose in a position like this if your team is selling. Like look at Kaido doing damage, right? Since we have our team boost as well, we're able to deal that damage back and just instantly spam another skill again. We got 4 skills on our, back pocket. We can spam one with Law, can spam one with Kid. But you just need to make sure, right? You just need to make sure you give yourself enough space to swap out like that, because you can get caught. And then once you get caught and get staggered and not change, you can pretty much die and just lose your advantage. So one of the things I had to get used to when I was playing the unit, like sort of my first few games, I was like not used to holding the normal because I have to hold the normal every time to change and everything like that. So once I got used to that gimmick and how the range of Kid's normals work, Law, and the skills, how I need to know how to hit the enemies in a proper position. That's when you know that this unit is really disgusting. And I would say one thing, because I was talking like to people in the comments and everything, I was saying like, you're probably not feeling that Kid and Law is like the best unit. As we just died there, you're gonna see like Ben Beckman's gonna catch up this match. I put this match specifically because Ben Beckman clashed. I treasured him, I hate on him a bit. There's a 2-star unit. He's like a 2-star unit, but he classed up the match there. He classed up the match. So as I was saying, that even though like at 5-star they don't seem that impressive, even against Hyper Kaido. The Hyper Kaido can bully you at 5-star. When you get them to 6-star, that defense is so high, like 2.4, 2.6, when it's like hyper boosted. Everything doesn't matter. Once you get them 6-star, and now you begin to stack your defense, you begin to see the disgusting power of this unit. And of course, the best unit to stack with is Kid. Yeah, depending on the situation, because what I was like when I was playing, I discovered is that with Kid, you can play against any unit except its effect units. So Big Mom can be a problem for Kid. If Big Mama flames you, you can't kill her with your skill 1 or your skill 2. And yeah, basically just its effect units. So but against Shanks, Roger, you have the best chance using Kid than using Law, basically. So Law does pretty much good once he's take from Kid's infinity hitting, and like it's against status units like Uta, Hybrid Yamato, like Big Mom, and who else? Sparrow, these kind of these annoying units. So even like let's say there's a match is full of them. Start with Law, because they're not gonna one-shot you with Law either way, because you can just build your defense slowly, but at least you'll nullify status. So one problem is like what you could encounter, right? Like if they hit low a bit early and if it drops below 50%, then you lose that unit who can't nullify, who can nullify its effect. You lose that effect. So sometimes with low skill, it's a bit difficult to hit since it's super close range. You need to make sure you hit that punch and wheeling, this awakened skill of low. You need to make sure you hit it pretty good. Like, you need to beat out dodge. You need to make sure it hits because hit skill 2 needs to hit, raw skill 1, skill 2 is to hit. And once they hit, bruh, you're healing, and after that, you just become invincible. Like, you're just a healing machine, taking digits, and there's really nothing they can do to you. Shanks can only like one-shot you on team boost, and if he catches you off guard and it didn't hit you first with a normal, like to have that HP card when he's in the haki state, and yeah, his skill can one-shot you. Like if he's a bit stack, you just a fully stack, and he hits you with his skill before he even hits you once, you just get one shot. So yeah, you see, so this king, I just caught him off guard there. I knew I was gonna teleport, so I used my skill. And we're clutching up this flag here. We couldn't kill the king in time, but anyways, we clutched it up. So man, I mean, there's so much to discuss about this unit, what they're doing, what they're capable of. I just put, 5 games or something like that just to make sure I, like, all my opinions and thoughts about them, I just lay them out because I'm really impressed. I know I hate them. I hate like how they make the game chaotic. Like everyone is just capturing, no one wants to fight anymore, and all of these things. It's just that kind of meta. Defenders are struggling. Like with this unit, Kaido can't do anything. Like most defenders, you just ignore them. They're not doing damage to you. Why would you feel any scared of them? So this is what this Claw unit does. I mean, people will say like Hybrid Kaido is not more toxic. Hybrid Kaido is more toxic than this unit. They're kidding me. Hybrid Kaido, even some defenders can fight him. What defenders fighting Claw? What runners fighting Claw? They're all taking digits. They can't kill you. They just watch him take your flag and it's GG. I mean, Big Mom is nothing, bro. Like whoever thinks that it's close between Big Mom and Claw is insane. Like when Onigashima killed him, bro. The unit upstairs. Like once I knew when I was seeing like early gameplays of them at 5-star, I was very impressed. I thought, they're not maybe the best unit. But when I saw 6-star games, bro, it became absolutely disgusting. Like you can be 3v1, 4v1, and they can't do anything to you. I had, many good matches like where I was dominating, of course, but some, like a lot of my teammates, like they were sailing. Like I was getting 2-3, like I was holding my flags, maybe 1 or 2 flags, and then the one flag just gets, capped dead. And when they're fighting like one person, my teammate. So I mean, there's a lot of matches that happen like that, but I grinded like 3k points in like 1 day or something like that with this unit. Yeah, so at all of these games were in high essence. I was like in top 150 or 200. So there's a lot, you need to consider. And for surprising reasons, Howdy can be a problem, right? But if you're a kid and it's not team boost, he can't kill you. And you just need to either dodge the skill 2 or dodge buggy skill 2 and just pressure him with your novels. Because sometimes, even if not Howdy has nullified stagger with his drug state, you can just pressure him with your normals, bait out his skill 2, and then just dodge bucket or get a perfect dodge, and then you're good. So with this match, bro, this Big Mom, yeah, I should have changed to kid, but sometimes, I just hold the normal, but I forget to change. When I, like in my mind, I'm thinking like I need to change. Yeah, Big Mom gets kept there between us. 7 kills, look at this, I'm like capping, they're spamming skills and everything. Only that blue Uta with that skill was able to remove it, but at the end, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care if you're spamming your counter, bro. I don't want to hit you. Like, why? You're not going to do any damage to me. Yeah, that's how it feels like when you're playing clone. Like, the only you're like, even Shanks, you could just go up to him, like with Kid. Like, spam. Take your defense, let him hit you. As long as you're not hitting you because you skill first, he's not doing anything to you, bro. And take in mind that you see that 12,000, I was, in ISS. Like, take in mind, guys, like, I'm having, really bad connection. Like, some freezing moments and everything within my, like, game and everything. So, like, with all of these nerves, I was able to, like, dominate, carry, and do all of this, like, just stuff I can't even do when I'm playing my account. So, I was really like, this unit, I was not wrong about it. Because sometimes, I can say like, this unit like number one from my observations. But now, I know they're number one because I've played them. And I know that, look at Shanks, he hit us with the skill one, but because his mistake doesn't do that much damage, we have that 70% dev from the HP card, and now Shanks just did 2 Shanks are here, Likely that one escaped, but we got that one to die there. And man, it's just disgusting. There was like, because sometimes, there's one thing I want to say. The kid's skill tool that, the gun one, it has a name, but yeah. It basically like, the aiming is kind of weird. I lost the match because of that. I think it's this match. Because it was supposed to hit like the person close, but it aims to the person that's far. So it can be problematic, as well as like sometimes low skill one. But low skill one works, bro. It works better than Odin, because Odin's skill 2 does not work. Low skill, I don't even have to click. I can teleport to anyone. Just look at the camera and then just tap. I'm there. I'm there in a flash to save the game. So yeah, look at Big Mom, bro. I mean, yeah, she's falling off. People are still gonna use her, of course. She's top 10 unit, but against Claw, I'm really just gonna watch yourself lose, but maybe one throw is not gonna. But if my team is like 2 or 3, 4 at a 6-star, what is Big Mom going to do? She's just going to pick it out, basically. So we'll see. Well, the $100 million trailer came out and everything, so like it's looking like a Gear 5 for sure, definitely. And Luffy, because we haven't had a Luffy in like a year. It's just the full bit Luffy step up, and then in like what is it? Since the 30th anniversary, right? Like a premium Luffy, EX Luffy. So it's been like 1.5 years without a Luffy. So that is quite scary to think about. But man, this unit, like, they become so tanky, man. Like having a runner that's so tanky and can ignore gauge, ignore flags, ignore defense, ignore damage reduction. They have everything. They just have everything. The only thing they don't have is like mobility. That's one thing, like 1 point I'll give it to Kaido. Like he can just go from fight to no flag, to like an empty flag, no fighting. It just camp free. With Kid and Law, I have to fight, bro. Like to cap, like some, especially against the Kid, what is it? Claw, what's this Claw? I have to fight because if I try to cap against the Claw, you know what happens? Yeah, they do digits to me, but they keep taking away my dodge, keep taking my 70 because I'm above 70% HP. They're doing 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. But once I finish capping, you do skill 1 with Kid, boom, boom, 1 shot. So that was so annoying. So you have to kill them. So having to be like an attacker when you're supposed to be a runner can be problematic. Even if you have like no gauge, you have to kill depending on the opponent. Like if it's hybrid Kaido, you can like but Claw definitely you cannot cap against when you're fighting another Claw. You need to kill them first, then you cap, or you just go to another flag and let them cap that flag. Don't care about them. Just AFK. This is how people are playing these days. They just AFK you and like play treasure roulette, tons of treasure, and then it ends up being like okay, last second 2-3, and then depending on which team you are at, it's like 3-2. You are winning or you're losing. So that's basically how matches go right now. Or Big Mom. Yeah, against Kid, I'm hitting you, but I'm staking. Once I'm staked, it's time to swap. Okay, yeah, I just kept this. because she can't do anything. Yeah, I'm not scared about his skill. I was taking there, watching her do digits, and then of course, okay, I'm gonna keep. Because now I'm starting to see like I don't want to fight a lot. I just want to keep these certain matches, and then yeah, this is what I want to do. Just cap because when I'm fighting, the team does not does not do the job of capping and being around. Because look at that, we have a defender, two Shanks is there. I need to do my job as a runner. Yeah, that big mom thought she got me, but I got her, and it's time to change now. Oh, luckily she had the heavenly bonbon and she spammed it just in time. I was waiting for the formula, but anyway, she died. Easy. Yeah, you may say it's team boost. I mean, without team boost, she would have died. It's just taken a little bit longer. But I hope you guys are enjoying these games. I mean, yeah, this is a hyper boost trope. So I use like 2 medals, like 1 medal, a triple Kaido medal. I mean, I feel they can just go with anything. What they need is attack and defense. That's all they need. And then once you have that, you're chilling. You are chilling. You are dominating. Yeah, this is the one you saw, the highlight clip you saw. I literally just clutched the game. Kill that killer. Now look at him, he's spamming. Perfect dodge. And like, dominate. It's so easy. It's so easy. I now feel like why players, they want to play like the best with it. I mean, this feeling of just absolutely, like, nobody can do anything to you. Winning every game. I mean, it can be addicting. I'm not gonna lie. It can be addicting. Anyways, we get the W there, and I think we're at our last game. Yeah, I've been talking. I hope you've been enjoying the games. Yeah, it's man. I can't wait to see how broken Gear 5, because removing this unit as number 1, it's kind of tough. Like Gear 5 has to be well 10 times green chains. We'll see. But I'm suspecting a defender and attacker for Gear 5 Luffy. Yes. Maybe he's starting up as an attacker and can go to defender 4. Because the other EX Luffy is like an attack and runner and everything. But I don't know if they'll give Luffy 2 abilities like changing fast and then changing to all 3 colors. Because if Luffy can change to all 3 colors, be like so easy. Like maybe like how Kid and Raw change characters, Luffy can change color like that and just hold him to normal. He becomes green, red, whatever, depending on which enemy you're fighting. And then you can just dominate. And like maybe spam skill, you get cooldown quick or something like that. I don't know. And with the class change, it will give Luffy like 4 skills, right? So if it's defender and attacker, he will have 4 skills. But if it's like without that class change, he'll only have 2 skills, but maybe with insane cooldown for sure. And then yeah, you saw this highlight as well, like Shanks, no diff. There were so many matches I just went up to Shanks with Kid and legit just no diff them. Like no diff them. I was waiting for this Zoro to spam his skill. That's why I was trying to hide from this wall so he doesn't knock me back from the flag. And then I was like, another unit. Lucky that Shanks dodged out of my skill, but he teleported. I mean, look at this team boost, bro. And Shanks is like one of the units in team boost. He can struggle to, even with normal skill you. But skills, of course, what if he's tagged, he will kill you. And look at that smooth, perfect dodge, bro. It's like I knew I was doing what I was doing, right? I knew. I mean, enemies, bro, they run. Like, this Big Mom is there. Like, look, she dodges my normal, and she's gonna run. They all are like afraid. They all don't want to do anything against me. And this Shanks, on my ass. I dodged a bit too early then. A bit too early. And he caught me like, but anyways, it doesn't matter. That didn't do that much damage. Both Kid and Law are still 4 HP. The match is almost about to end. Guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, don't ever want to stop, you know, the YouTube routine, as I always like to call it. And we get that meal, get that little speed. And yeah, that's one thing they don't have, speed buff. They don't have speed buff, they don't heal from like fixed damage, and they don't have mobility like King and Kaido. That's the only three things they don't have. And I'll see you guys in the next video.